Or what's the word, if any, on Oliver?
Not bad. Like, it's, I think tomorrow we'll know if, hopefully he can get on the ice and see how it feels. That's what we're hoping. And, we'll go from there.
You talked to Joe Walsh, obviously he's sort of back in your, almost ready to play.
Yeah, almost. He won't play tomorrow. But, if he keeps progressing the right way here like he has been, I would think possibility could be ready.
How about Tanev?
Yeah, Tanny got his imaging and all that, and he's getting a second opinion, which we'll get here soon, hopefully, and then we'll go from there, what the decision will be.
Good news that Rafai not wearing the non-contact. I know it's an optional skate.
Yeah, no, he's getting
direction.
Yes, very. He's doing well. Playing when he get ready to play is I don't know yet.
When he was at that training camp, where was he in the mix in your eyes?
Rafai, he's always in the mix since I've been here. Like as a guy that can give you games and be ready to play. And a guy like him, he gets in there and plays some games and gains confidence. Who knows? He's got a lot of ability, can skate. And, he's a physical player, and yeah, I mean, you look at all the injuries we got on the back end right now. I mean, those guys are important, right? We all know that. We see that now, how important these guys are, because they happen, and he could be playing.
Do you admire his tenacity in terms of waiting for this?
Oh yeah, he's
minors?
one of the best I've been around with in terms of dedication to the game and work ethic and preparation and stuff like that. He's right up there.
It's been a month since Anthony Stolarz played. Is there any plan to see him get back on the ice in the near future?
Right now, no.
Is there serious concern the season could be in jeopardy?
I wouldn't go there, but he's not going to be on the ice anytime soon.
And Brandon Carlo, foot surgery, we heard. So what does that do for him to get up to speed? Because I guess you can't skate on a bad foot.
Yeah, that's a good question. I mean, at some point he'll be able to get on the ice and skate. I don't know that timeline right now. It depends on the healing process, right?
In Oliver's case, that's probably better than you expected given the weight he left, right?
Yeah, for sure. But again, he's got to get on the ice. That's I can't give you an answer until he gets on the ice tomorrow.
You've got decisions to make up front, like
Yep.
Bobby McMahon is eligible,
Yes.
but do you stick with what you saw from Nylander with Joshua?
I don't know yet. That's something because that line with McMahon on it was very good for us. They bring a real identity to our team, but those are the decisions we got to talk about and make.
Oilers, what's the challenge they present tomorrow?
97. A couple other guys. No, they're a good team. I mean, they had a big win last night. They're always a challenge with Draisaitl and McDavid, what they're capable of doing, obviously, and Hyman's back. It's a good team over there. Their power play is dangerous. We know that. We gotta check those guys. You can't give them time and space. You got to try to take it away as much as you can and limit their speed and their opportunities. And discipline's going to be a big factor. You can't go to the box all night, and they're eventually going to capitalize on it.
They've also just made a big trade.
Yeah.
Wary of them being fired up in that respect?
Yeah, for sure, and no, for sure. I mean, like Skinner's, he's been a big part of their team, and you're losing a guy that was there for a while, and they obviously he's well liked and he's done a good job for him, but that's part of the game. Trades happen, and so I don't know where their emotions are at. That's I'm not in that locker room.
Have you ever seen a guy with the ability to score from the corner as proficiently as Leon Draisaitl can? I think it's just bizarre how
Yeah, he's very good at it. That's for sure. He's a hell of a player. I mean, talk about puck possession and hanging on to pucks, and it's tough to get it off him. Like he's, you got to do a good job of containing him when he's got the puck, and you got to make sure you get guys marked up around him because he'll make plays. He's a very good playmaker, as much as he is a scorer. So he's hard to handle, no doubt about it. They're a good team, and they got some great players.
Yesterday you were talking about late in the third period, if you guys kind of get that out,
Yeah.
you guys get the result. William kind of took a different focus, kind of talking about if he would have scored more, that would have helped as well.
Well, no doubt. We had some great opportunities in the game to make it a different score, but that's not always the case, and that's not always going to be the case. And in my opinion, in that third period, we didn't play the north-south game enough. I thought that like I talked about last night, we turned too many pucks over in the third period, put ourselves in a tough spot, and we didn't need to.
What was your view on the overtime winner? Was it a breakdown or just one of those plays that you try something?
Well, I thought, Austin was trying to beat the guy, and I get it. Those guys are talented players, and they're going to challenge people one-on-one. It got stripped. Could have been a penalty, maybe. I mean, they call it sometimes they don't, and turned into a 2-on-1.